Alrighty, that's the state stalking by helicopter while I document the people of the state engaged in surveillance, acting in that's a helicopter, that's the government. That is UTILIQUEST engaging in terrorism with the government, creating light activity. That's what the significance of this flashing light is. They are stalking in the path while I am at what is Lucerne and Pearl over here capturing video while the fake sun is over me at that house. The fake sun remains over me right here. 10:02 in the morning, the light source is captured squarely over my head in the same way that it is right here in the city of Upland in front of 536 Pearl Street in the city of Upland, California. This is not the actual sun. That is not going to coexist. I'm not going to be able to capture that. You cannot capture that, in other words, at the same time in both cities. You have what is the entity maintaining presence over my head, stalking by the government in helicopter, stalking by the people using company names, and stalking in the path, which is the identification of third parties who are inside of their third-party facilitating venues, exercising no First Amendment rights to be prosecuted for that surveillance that you are subject to by people. The government engaging in this sort of criminal activity while you document the people who are going to be prosecuted for that. Indeed, the government engages in what is confirmation of that prosecution and the necessity of that federal legislation while it engages in such documented acts of terrorism, stalking by helicopter. This is the demon. Let me be clear. This is the demon identified as the company UTILIQUEST. I want you to see that brand. This is terrorism while they're engaging in what is light activity creation, stalking in the path, monitoring with communication devices, using what is a third-party facilitating venue as forum. You can wear a hard hat. You can dig up the ground. You can stand around holding onto cords and wires. The entity is engaging in that ongoing pattern of stalking. The entity is stalking with an environment which is satanic in and of itself. This is revealing what is not possibly the sun, and you have what is the entity engaging in that conduct on a constant basis, and this is the ability to document the people of the state. This is the intersection of Shasta and Pearl. All right, I want to show in the city of Upland. And the entity engaging in demonic activity, the people of the state that are driving by me as I'm walking down the street are molesting with directed light, okay? Touching with what is directed light. Sunlight is not appearing like a laser shooting on the buildings and having the ability to touch. That's not sunlight. Those are demons engaging in surveillance. Doing so, this is a manifestation, iteration of what is stalking with light as well. This is what the company UTILIQUEST is engaging in. And that is literally the act of terrorism by the entity stalking by helicopter, knowing exactly where I am, engaging in monitoring, and that is also facilitation of monitoring, audible activity, monitoring on a massive scale while I'm in this neighborhood, documenting the people of the state. This is 536 Pearl Street in the city of Upland. It is 10:04 a.m. Yesterday at 10:07, I'm standing in front of Upland Unified School District. Understand that this also does not coexist. That's not the sun that's over at the same time. It's also not the sun that's remaining over me in the city of Pomona at the Pomona Regional Transit Center, and also at the same time remaining over my head at the Fontana Lewis Library as I documented at 10:02 a.m. and then I go back to the Fontana Metrolink train station. This is the pattern of conduct.